What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate support. Guys, I meant to get to the story yesterday, and I apologize. A lot of you guys been sending me this story, asking me to speak on it, and here we go. What we're talking about is a story out of Mifflin Township, Ohio, that happened day before yesterday, where two police officers on a traffic stop were shot by this man right here. The guy you see up here, ladies and gentlemen, his name is Devontae Dixon, 21-year-old man. They're saying he's armed and dangerous. He's still on the run. There's a manhunt for this dude. After he shot two cops, one of them he shot in the face as they chased him, and he fell down a slight embankment, turned around, and just pulled out a gun and just let loose on these two officers. I'm gonna show you the initial story, then I'm gonna come back following right behind it and show you the actual police video. They got this video out already. You know, they usually take a long time to come up with the body cam footage. They showed the body cam footage almost immediately after this guy, you know, they start putting this APB out on this dude. They want this guy bad. And this guy, like they said, is armed and extremely dangerous. Anytime you got somebody that's ready to shoot to kill, to not get apprehended for whatever reason he ran with a violent criminal past, you got to take it serious. Check this out.
44 on 234, man. Pretty shots fired across the floor. Officer down. I'm hit. I'm hit.
Very unforgiving job, very dangerous job, and today is a perfect example of something, a routine traffic stop, which there is no routine, just becomes an officer, two officers shot.
Well, breaking this morning, two Mifflin County police officers still recovering after being shot during a traffic stop.
Here's a live look at Grant Medical Center, where both are being treated, both now considered stable, although one was originally rushed there in critical condition. This is the third time in the past 3 days that a law enforcement officer was shot in the line of duty following the shooting death of Deputy Daniel Shearer in Morrow County. That happened Monday night. Police are searching for this man, Devontae Dixon. The 21-year-old has an extensive criminal history. They say he shot both officers after the car in which he was a passenger was pulled over. He's charged with attempted murder and felonious assault. Here's a look at where this happened. It's near the intersection of Purdue Avenue and Mecca Drive, just north of Linden on the northeast side. Kate Seifert is live right now for us at Grant Medical Center.
Kate, what are you learning so far this morning?
Well, Kurt, Katie, there are two big updates that we do want to share with you this morning. The first is we got confirmation overnight from the Fraternal Order of Police that those two Mifflin Township police officers are now listed as stable here at Grant Medical Center. But the other big update and the topic that we are focusing on this morning is that officials are right now still searching for the suspect accused of shooting those two officers. Take a look at your screen. We're going to put a photo up that we have received from the Franklin County Sheriff's Office. This is 21-year-old Devontae Dixon. According to the Sheriff's Office, he is facing one count of attempted murder and 2 counts of felonious assault. Here's video from the scene our crew was at for hours Wednesday evening and into the overnight hours. That scene has now cleared, but the search for Dixon continues right now. This all happened at 6:45 p.m. Wednesday near the intersection of Mecca Drive and Purdue Avenue, which is on the northeast side of Columbus. Officers from the Mifflin Township Police Department were conducting a traffic stop when the passenger, who we now know is Devontae Dixon, ran. The officers followed him, but Dixon turned around and opened fire, shooting both of the officers, who were taken to Grant, again now listed as stable. According to the Sheriff's Office, the driver of the car has been cooperating with investigators, but they are still looking for Dixon. Sheriff Dallas Baldwin says there is a safety concern right now as that search continues.
If you're in the area of Mecca and Purdue, yes, if you see somebody who matches that description in a gray shirt with a hoodie, camo pants, yes, I would be. Don't approach them. Call 911. Get hold of the police right away. Just be safe. Don't try to approach anybody with that description.
The sheriff's office and BCI are handling this investigation now, but we saw dozens of other law enforcement agencies on scene too, including the Columbus Police Department, the Highway Patrol, and Mifflin Township. Our team also saw investigators using drones, helicopters, and other technology in their search for Dixon. This morning, we are digging into Dixon's past. According to Franklin County court records, he has faced aggravated burglary, obstruction of official business, and weapons charges, among others, over the last several years. And brand new this morning on social media, the president of the FOP, Brian Steele, now saying that they are offering a reward for any information that can help lead law enforcement officials to that suspect this morning. We are in constant communication with the FOP and the Franklin County Sheriff's Office. As soon as we get any new information, we will be sure to update you here on air and online. Live on your side outside Grant Medical Center, I'm Kate Seifert for Good Day Columbus.
Now you. We got one running. You got him. Yeah, oh, fired. Shots fired, shots fired. 2, 3, 4, officer down, officer down. I'm hit, I'm hit. Oh! You got him. Yeah, oh, fired. Shots fired, shots fired.
All right, guys. People run for various reasons. Now, they said both of these officers are, in stable condition. He said one of them was shot in his face. You see, he fell down. His body camera never got back up. He was done. And I mean, all this from a traffic stop where he was the passenger. They asked him to get out the car, and he took right off. As he was running, he looked like he dropped a hat or something. And he was running. It was a small embankment. He fell down it. The cop was gaining on him. And he pulled out his gun and just fired right on the cop because he seen the cop was gaining ground on him. My thing is this guy got a violent criminal history. Been to jail, a couple of times, right? My thing is this. How many times does it take you going back and forth to jail to know you don't like this situation of being chased by cops as a grown-ass man running from other men, regardless if they're police officers or not, and going through the motion of getting processed into jail and awaiting a stranger to decide your fate, whether you go to prison or not? When does that end? As I told you, some people can't get out their own way. I feel nothing for this guy at 21 years old. People make mistakes and you went to jail a few times. According to your history, criminal history, why even put yourself in that position where you got to run from something and willing to kill to get away from being apprehended when you shouldn't put yourself in that position in the first place? This is something I always talk about. It always seems like these criminals that are out here committing crimes and doing stuff do things, and then when the effect of the cause come, them being apprehended or, exposed in the light, they do everything they can to get away from being prosecuted, but they don't do everything they can to get away from being in that position again. This guy right here, you can see he not going to surrender easily. People do a lot of sporadic things. When they out here trying to get away out of desperation. This guy right here, I honestly believe, if they catch him, it's going to be bad for him. They're going to put mitts on him. If they catch him, he not going to surrender peacefully, or he'll probably be the one that decides whether he goes into custody or just goes to the upper room. That's just my opinion. It's crazy. He's 21 years old and tried to body 2 police officers. Rest of his life ahead of him. And that's the thing. I can't give no leniency or any type of empathy to people that do this type of stuff. If you had warrants or you had something else, people run for various reasons. It could have been resolved. But I can't live my life, you know, and this is one of the things about this type of stuff that you see now, where you see a lot of younger people just throwing their life away, especially young men. I can't be in a position where every time I see police, I'm on alert, wondering if they're coming after me because I done did something that I think is going to catch up to me. That's a hell of a way to live. I don't want to live like that. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. This guy signed his own death warrant. What can you do? How can you feel? Feel bad. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.